Hey, what's up? My name's Kyle, and I'm going to be reviewing the course 10-Day Cleaning Company. The course is created by Cristobal Mondragon. And this is my basic review of after spending the past 6 years taking over $100,000 worth of online courses. I kind of have some insight into how these courses operate and what's going to work and what's not, but here's my take on his course. It's a great business model. You know, what he's trying to teach people to do is to start a cleaning business and doing it fully remote as well. And it's totally possible because you could run it all from your computer at home and you hire contractors to do the cleaning work for you. And all you really have to do is, managing payroll, getting the employee paperwork filled out, having insurance on the company. Then also the number one thing is going to be the marketing and getting jobs to keep these contractors busy. And so maybe they charge $100 or $200 for cleaning, and you're going to keep a small piece of that because the employees doing the work have to make a good amount of money. But I think the whole objective of this course is to make it passive. And there are probably tons of courses out there on this, and any one of them would be effective. But, I have a few tips for when you're picking a course, how you should pick it. What I recommend, what I've learned from taking over $100,000 worth of courses, that the most important thing when picking a course, when you have tons of options for the subject matter, is you have to watch a lot of their YouTube videos and see if they're the type of person that you could listen to for several hours on end. Do they communicate the concepts clearly? Do you actually learn when they explain things to you? Are they entertaining to watch, or are they captivating? Are they really clear? It's very important because a lot of these different coaches teaching on this subject are going to teach you the same exact stuff, but you want to go with the person who you feel like is going to get through to you the best. Because there's nothing worse than signing up for a course and having to listen to a monotone, boring, unclear, scatterbrained course instructor for several hours. The number two most important thing is that you want to make sure that the course has a Facebook community for all of its members, because the course creator is not going to be able to answer your questions when they inevitably arise. So you want to be able to have a community that you can ask questions and get the answers quickly, because you'll also be able to network with other people who are doing what you're doing, and you can share ideas. And it's the only way to success. It's how I found my success. I do something in a similar vein of this. I've tried so many different courses, and one of them is really making up 95% of my income. I do lead generation, and it's basically applicable to this business model, the 10-Day Cleaning Company. And what I do is I build these stupid little websites, like 1 to 5 page websites on Weebly or Squarespace or whatever. And I rank them for keywords like cleaning company, Nashville, right? So you don't have to own a cleaning company to make a website for a cleaning company in Nashville, right? So I go and I make a website called cleaningcompanynashville.com. I throw up that little 1 page to 5 page website, and after I get a few business directories like Yelp, Bing, Google, and then do a little bit of basic SEO on the website, after a few weeks or a month or two, it's going to start ranking, and it's going to start getting a bunch of phone calls, right? So people are going to start calling this website, but I'm not a cleaning company and I don't live in Nashville. But my website's getting phone calls. So next logical step would be call up some cleaning companies in Nashville that could use some extra work. So I find a cleaning company in Nashville and say, hey, I got this website that's getting a bunch of freaking phone calls for people looking for cleaning in Nashville. And you guys are a cleaning company. You guys want to take the calls? And they're like, sure, of course. I'm like, well, if you want to take them, you could rent this website for me for $500 to $1,000 a month, whatever price I come up with. It's really up to me. It's just based on the volume of calls and the ticket level of the service. And once they agree to $500, let's say I agree to $500 a month, it's basically on autopilot. I hook them up to the phone calls with my call tracking software, and they basically get all the calls that come into the website, and they're basically renting my website from me like real estate. You know, they're getting all the phone calls, so they're winning. They're making the money off the jobs, and then they're just paying me a small flat fee to take it, to take the calls. It's really that simple. There's like no overhead. Once you build the website, the only cost you really incur is $2.50 per month I pay for the phone number through CallRail. It's super easy. I average around 20 to 30K a month right now. I've had months where I did 50 to 90, you know, but business fluctuates and goes up and down. You lose clients and certain things happen. But it's just probably the best business model I could have ever come across. It's mostly passive until you get to the level of 50 to 100 websites. And then at that point, you have a ton of clients to manage, and, you know, credit cards decline every month and you just chase people down for credit cards. So that's only when it gets really hard. If you wanted to be completely passive, around 5 to 10 websites, you'd be pulling in 5 to 10K or so a month. And that's very low maintenance, easy to manage. Even if you have another job, you can keep your other job. But that's the business model I do. Even if you learn my business model, will be super applicable to the cleaning model, because you could build your own little stupid websites. You'll know how to get phone calls, and you could build your own cleaning business. It's basically, if you have the calls, you could start any business you want if you're just contracting out the employees. So if you have any questions about my business model, I left my email in the description. And if you are interested in learning more about the strategy, I left a link to a course that I endorse. It's not my course, but I endorse that course. And if you have any other questions, leave a comment or email me, and happy to get on the phone and chat. Good luck to you on your making money online journey. And this has been my review for 10-Day Cleaning Company by Cristobal Mondragon. All right, good luck.